It is nearly down to the wire, but Marion County Republicans finally have a candidate for mayor, someone to challenge Democrat Joe Hogsett.
Now, while we still don't know exactly who that person is, we know who it won't be. Our City Beat reporter Mary Mills on how the 2015 campaign is finally beginning to shape up.
I was raised in this community, come to this gym.
Deputy Mayor Olgin Williams attended the MLK of service along with the governor. After saying yes, he'd run for mayor, then no, he wouldn't, he was non-committal when asked here.
Just the thought of it is an honor to me, and I've been serving the community for many years, and at this moment I'm not running. Somebody pushed him that way maybe.
But if Williams runs and is a Republican, he'll have to run in the primary.
We do have a candidate.
And GOP County Chair Kyle Walker says they'll announce who next week.
The person approached us, and we again are very excited about it.
Walker says it's not Williams. It's also not Murray Clark, Jim Merritt, Troy Riggs, Scott Keller, and the list goes on. But Walker says it is someone who can raise the money and win.
Fundraising is always a challenge for any candidate, but I think this is the type of person that folks who give to these types of campaigns can really get behind.
The Reverend Charles Harrison is not the GOP candidate, but he did form an exploratory committee. The head of the 10-Point Coalition says he's been meeting with potential donors and ramping up his speaking engagements. He's talked to Democrats, Republicans, and Libertarians, but says he'd likely run as an independent. Harrison told me it's also more challenging. He'd have to collect signatures to get on the ballot, and he'd have to raise money on his own, but he'd also have until June 30th to make a final decision.
I welcome him to the race, as I know many do, and he's certainly deserved the right to be in the conversation.
Which now centers solely on who's running. Mary Mills, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.
And also Jocelyn Dandy Adonde, who's run for several offices, and Terry Michael, a realtor and former township trustee, have both filed to run for mayor as Republicans. Now, neither is the party candidate. The GOP holds slating on January 31st.